What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's me, it's Drew Lee Nicholas. How you guys doing? It's been a while since we done a live show properly on the MTV, on the Entertainment DNTV channel. We are live on, literally, on the NTV's YouTube and also on the NTV's Facebook page. We need you guys to share fully before I bring on a very, very special guest. This guest is an absolutely good friend of mine. He's amazing for what he's done. You guys can see in the background a picture. He's actually been seen on Netflix. You've seen his name. There's no longer. Okay, I'll be bringing him in a second. We'll just wait till all of you guys come in very quickly. It's been one of them weeks where we've all been very, very crazy, very, very supportful. We got some new content coming on now at the moment. It's coming to that type of year. Halloween is coming up. You guys know me pretty well. When I promise a content, I keep to my word. Them contents have come, and I have got a major, major guest on. I need you guys to shout out like mad now, if you can, because this guy deserves to be shout out. He deserves to be heard all around. So, as I'm going to bring him on in a second, I want to play a little video for you guys, show you where this guy is and who he is, and we'll introduce him. Okay? HQ, can you play that video, please? We got no sound. Okay, guys, keep watching. This guy, it is amazing. He's been on a lot of films. He's a great producer. Can we welcome Mr. KP? Please come on the show.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, KP? How you doing, brothers? Finally here to come and meet you.
I know I got to say Sabaidi in my Laotian language, and the big aloha to you guys as well too. So I got to represent my island upbringing as well. So aloha and Sabaidi. What's up? What's going on, guys?
Hola.
Yeah.
How do you say that again?
It's a Sabaidi.
Sabaidi.
Yeah, Sabaidi means hello in Laotian.
I gotta learn that. Learn that language.
Yeah. And then of course aloha if you're Hawaii, especially when you're in lowlands, Lila and Stitch, right? Was it?
Right. I can literally do the voice.
I know.
If you want me to do Stitch's voice, I'll do it for you just to make you laugh.
I heard.
Everyone knows me for Stitch.
There we go.
But you know what? It's a great honor to have you on my show tonight. It really is.
It's great to be on. Thank you for asking me. Asking for me coming on. I love. You know what? You can say you're the first person that has interviewed me. It's interviewing for the series. So you're the
Are you
first.
serious?
Yes, you are the first.
I am the first.
Absolutely.
Look at that. Look at that.
See?
Look at that.
See how special you are, my friend? All across from the other side of the pond. That's special.
That's special. That's some connection there.
The special sauce.
Oh, I like a bit of that. I hope that comes with eggs too. Um, okay, so KP, you're a legend. You went to this audition. You got accepted in. Tell us a little bit about yourself before we get into the characters of how you come to be today. Tell everyone about yourself, buddy.
Well, actually, I was originally born in Laos. I always say I was made in Laos, right? Like you made in UK. I made it in Laos, so that's a long time ago. I came to the United States because of the Vietnam War era. I was a refugee, and so living in the state, didn't speak English. The only two words I knew was no, actually three words: yes, no, and absent. Those are three words I knew. Yes is
Wow.
good. No is bad, and absent is bad too, because when you're absent from school, you get you get beat when your parents.
Get it? You're like suspended.
Yeah, so that's what happened. So I've been here, and I've been working in the film industry for about 30 years. But I started on the stage, working on stage, working as an actor, study acting, classical trained actor, those sort of things, and just got into pursue the business. And like any other people that are trying to pursue the business, just constant hustle, constant auditioning, and getting opportunities. So those are things that I do. So I wear many hats, but acting is my focus, my friend. Acting is my focus. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I gotta agree with you. I did watch a few stuff with you in, and your acting is quite class. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen some trailers as well, especially on is it IMDB?
IMDB, yes.
So I definitely had a little look at that, and I went through it. You've done a hell of a lot.
I've been blessed. I'm still working. It's a we say it's a grind. It's a constant grind. It's a constant auditioning. It's like anything. You might be working on a project. There's thousands of people going for your part, and you're just lucky that they chose you, and you go in and do your work. It's like anything. You have to love what you do, my friend. You gotta love what you do. So, yeah.
You gotta have the passion to get someone and well, basically that's how I look at it. Is you gotta have the passion to do what you need to do to make that go. Who do you recently work with? Like, who type of people did you work with?
On the Dahmer series, I work with Evan Peters. Everybody knows Evan Peters, American Horror Stories. I mean, that guy is amazing. He's the lead in this series. Who plays Jeffrey Dahmer? I act with Niecy Nash. Niecy Nash is a well-known actor as well too. It's a couple comedies, and then Richard Jenkins. Of course, he did The Shape of You, Watered by Del Toro. He was a character that he was Academy. He won an Academy for that. So
he did. He actually did. Yep.
Yeah. So I acted with him. I also did a while back. I did a film that I did. I did with Danny Trejos. I did Jonathan Banks. Some of those guys. I've been blessed to be working with multiple actors. In fact, I just also did a film. I didn't do with Amish Patel. Amish Patel, you guys know, did Yesterday. Yeah, right. The lead actor on Yesterday. I had a small scene with him, which is independent film called Providence, which he plays. So I worked with him with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, of course, the actors. So, but I had a scene with Amish Patel. So that's another great.
Patel?
Yeah, he's from your pond. He's from where you're from, the UK.
He's from our country. Yeah. He was pretty good, legend guy for film industry.
It was a great guy to work with. So a fun actor to work with. So I did that, and then I can tell you what it's the next project I'm coming working with. But I can't tell the detail of the actual detail of the story, but I can tell you the actress name is Michelle Yeoh, and I'm going to get to work with her next week or so on set. So I'm excited about it.
I know her.
I know you like it. You've been following. It's like that's like one of the kryptonite that I think this man has.
It's literally, she is a legend for who she worked with, and also a childhood bringing up in the martial arts industry like yourself.
Yeah.
seeing martial arts industry as type of a big thing, especially with Michelle.
Yeah.
Nowadays she's worked with some major people I knew.
McIntyre, Hidden Dragon. That's
Yeah,
a huge work with Jack. Tons. If you know, she
the
did.
Jackie Chan, straight out legend. But you might be working with some of them soon,
Yeah,
even more.
definitely. I'm excited. I'm always excited about working with an actor because I respect them. You know, it's in this profession we're colleagues. You know, we get to work with each other and we have a objective. And so I love working with amazing talent. I mean, I work with a lot of people throughout my career. So in the stage, in the film, in world as well too. So I'm always looking forward to an adventure. I always call it always an adventure. So yeah, I love it.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to see you in that doing some stuff with her because she's done a series. Am I
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Just recently. Oh, what was it? It's like that weird transition. It's a Marvel movie, isn't it? A Marvel series, no movie.
Everybody, everything, something. Everybody, you something.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah. She's like got a psychic power. Something of it.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be great. That's like one of her really.
If I see you in that, you know what? That'll be wicked. Because I've been watching that as well, and she done Shing Ring. First of all, sorry to be rude. Hey, Nigel Potter, I wish you best of luck on your operation on the 27th. Get your feet better, man. Seriously. It's nice to have mods here as well. And hi to my sister as well, Amanda. So, yeah, it is kind of like a really good role you got going on with Jeffrey. It's. Do you want to tell people a little bit more about it? Because it feels like a murder case to.
Yeah, everybody knows this case in the early, like he'd been terrorizing people for long. He is a cannibal. He had murdered 17 people. It's out in Wisconsin, in the United States, where he got away with it. He cannibalized them. He, basically he lured them in, drugged them, killed them. It was a big manhunt. It was one of the serial killers that was huge. And he got caught in the 1991. And so this story is telling a little bit of Jeffrey Dahmer, but mostly about his victim. So it's more of, this is the producer of Ryan Murphy. This is the same people who did American Horror Story, the Versailles, Glee. I mean, a great team. So they created this 10 episodes miniseries, limited series on Netflix called Dahmer, the Jeffrey Dahmer monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. So it's out right now. It's only been released. This is the third day. It is the third day release so far, and it is definitely for sure the #1 streaming on Netflix and around the world, in the States here and across 20 plus other country as well too. And so it's been great. I've been working with the cast. It's been amazing. Yeah, there it is. Julie's showing you that those little clips. And it's been amazing. It's been amazing to watch the reaction. It's all I can say is it's very intense. This series is intense. I can't give you more. You have to watch it. Very intense. So this is the part where you need to watch this with somebody with the lights on or something.
I think I might have to switch the lights on when I watch this, because I think I might have to snuggle up to my wife.
There we go. That's the key right there, Drew. That is the key right there. You get to snuggle up with your significant other, your wife, while you're watching this.
I think my wife would be looking forward to that.
Yeah, she's like popcorn and Jew.
I'd be the one hiding behind the set.
She's going to give you some hankies. I don't know, Drew. Bro, just give to your wife. Gotta give boss.
A friend from Australia. She said hello from all the way from Australia.
Hello.
I think that's our friend Kelly or one of someone.
Hi, Kelly. Yeah, for sure.
And Amanda's saying hi to you as well.
Absolutely, Amanda.
So now I can imagine this series. I keep calling it movies, but
it feels like
a movie.
It feels
like a movie. So, this series is making a very standard way of a guy who actually was a very cannibal, because it has to be like a shock, a psychological. But for you standing in that series, do you have to put your mind in the focus while you're practicing? Or
I think everything you do, especially you go in a role, and especially when there's a role, is based on someone's life. And I play a father to two of his victims. Actually, that's the first victim he victimized was a son of his who he molested and got to court and got charged. And the second son that he did was the 14-year-old boy who got away, but then the cop gave him back, and that's one who he killed. And so there was two victim family, and I play the father. You know, as a role, it was hard because in a little bit about our Laotian community, when it happened in the community was very quiet. They were scared. There were a lot of things that happened culturally, and also there wasn't a lot of voices from the Laotian community during this time about the case. And so we as actors of that background, we were very honored to do it because we want to be sensitive, and also not only that, but also it showed a lot of our own culture, the Laotian culture, and a lot of because we had a Laotian technical consultant on set named Tip, and he wanted to make sure. And this is the first time I actually spoke. In the series, I actually speak Laotian, the language, my own native tongue, my own native language.
Can you speak a little bit of language?
Yeah, I say like I beginning. I said sabaidi, right? Sabaidi means hello, and when we say thank you, we say kop jai. Kop jai means to say, and jai is heart, means thank you from the heart. So that's what it means, kop jai. Sabaidi is hi, and kop jai is thank you. So that's pretty.
I absolutely like that language. I love to speak more about it.
Yeah,
and I might actually ask you, can you teach me to speak more about it? Because that's a pretty cool language.
Yeah, because everyone knows about Thai, right? Thai food, Thai languages.
Yeah.
It's a language is very similar, but there's some very different. Just like our English, in American English, is very different English as you speak across over there, which is original. It's like this: certain phrases, certain words, and certain meanings. There's a very similar.
It's a different for me between English because I'm Welsh.
Yeah, and then we speak English at the same time. There's certain words we don't use, but same things like the Lao and Thai languages. Similar, but yet there are differences. So yeah, but the food's amazing. I love food, but the food is amazing.
The food. Oh, don't get me started with food, because every time I do a show, I always got to mention what is the food, what's your favorite food, and then we get carried away. We just talk about it, and we go like donuts. It's mad. It's mad. Seriously. Everyone I interview, where we talk about food, or we talk about like what they like and what they doing. Kelly said, sorry about this. My reading's not good today.
Slang. See, that's slang. Yes, definitely for sure.
Yeah, 2 minutes. I was like, as laughing, we use a lot of slang. Okay. Yeah, that's more like it. My mum said hi, by the way.
Hello, Mum. Hello,
Joe. She's probably in the background somewhere. Hi, then.
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay.
Have you won any awards through what you do as well as like a producer?
Yes, I do. I've done some producing. I've done some short films. I've done a festival where I was nominated for 9 different categories. It was a short film we did, for best directors and other actors at directing, editing. Like I said, I wear many hats. There are a couple films I have produced. There's called Victory by Submission, which is on there's called The Street of Hope. It's all based on they're faith-based film, but I helped produce it, and kind of put together. And of course, there was a recent one. I don't want to talk too much about it. Was which John Ozuna was in, and so I did help that put together. I've done a lot of small short films, a lot of commercial, a lot of bringing. In production-wise, I'm a man of many hats. I always tell people, just tell me exactly what you want, and I'll make it happen. But acting is my love. So.
You're like the man with the talent with a hat inside it, and you just want to.
Yeah, it's almost like I feel like I'm the puppet master sometimes. Right?
Wait, it's a movie called Puppet Master.
I know. I know there's a puppet master. With Slater, what's his name? That was Christian, not Slater, but what's his name? He actually was shot here, part of Fresno. One of the
Trying to think now.
There was a big, there's a big city scene where there's a building. It looks like it's a futuristic. Looks like the Legion of Doom. That was shot in Fresno. That was shot.
Was it?
Yes.
I didn't even. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Also, the big bit is John Ozuna. We have him on the show all the time.
course.
He's usually here in the background having fun somewhere with us. You also done Evil Down the Streets, if I'm correct.
I did not do the Evil Down the Street. In fact, my best friend, also my manager, and also a manager, it's Elena Gerard, who was the lead on that. She was on the Evil Down. She was the lead actress in that.
That's her.
That's my manager. That's my personal and my best friend and my business partner. And so
is that the one in crime?
What is that? That's the one that
we call the business partner in crime.
Yes, my partner in crime always. That's my partner in crime. So it's very. She's a very talented actress. Very talented actress, smart, and so yeah, we work together. So.
But this series. We go back to your series. Absolutely. It's a very, very good scene. Would you like us to play that video again for you as well? Show the very series to the people who missed it.
Oh, what is it? I'm sorry. Say that again. Repeat that again.
Should we replay that video?
Yeah, you can also actually show the actual trailer. If you want that. That actual scene, a scene from the movie, is when the old lady is giving a blessing. That's an actual Laotian tradition, culture, that she was doing a blessing to honor the past. Those are the spirits. Okay. The spirit can move on to next life. And so,
all right, and let's get this video up. HQ, can you actually play the video again, please?
And she's speaking Laotian. That's what you hear. That's actually Laotian.
I can't wait. If the volume works on it, we could actually get a speak out going. So Kelly said, when you step into a role and become the chatners.
Mm-hmm. Oh, how do I go back to my normal life? How do I transition? There's any actor, anybody that are in this industry, we prepare ourselves like athletes. We got to get to the role. We do a lot of studying. We have to do a little background a little bit. And then, especially when you do a series like that, I walk away. I need to not talk about it, get away from as much as I can, because it deals with a lot of psychological and physical, because sometimes you get sick physically. You're so into the character that they say like you're in the moment, right? Any acting, we talk about any classical acting, you're in the moment, you take on the role as the body, but at the same time you also have to separate your life, who you are, and the character. And some people can't do it and some people can, and kind of roles like that I kind of step away from it, because it's very emotional. Going into the set, going into the day to work, I had to be in a certain mind frame, and then when I leave I had to kind of like not think about it until the next time I call in. So it's not an easy not an easy process, but you have to walk away. You have to.
Have to. Yeah.
Especially a subject like this is a very, very emotional. Very emotional.
Let's take that scene and play it. So that's a full tradition. I can see you in the background there.
Yes, we do our hands. Because we come from a Buddhist culture.
Buddhist culture. I love it. This is an absolutely amazing how you present your culture in this movie as well. How you present it.
Yeah, it was, the whole Ryan Murphy and the production team, and really spent time in make sure that, the culture, the community is respected, because it was a very sensitive issue for the community. And they had a Laotian consultant that came on board. They worked with the writer, the production team, to make sure that whatever's need to be done, that it's done correctly, to honor the family. Because the families that they are still they are still existing. Some of the families, some of the siblings, and so we want to make sure Not only that, but also in our community to be able to have a dialogue, be able to share with outside the folks of our community what we went through. And it's still a healing process. It's such a dark time, right? It's a dark time in our community and also a dark time in American history, especially that time of, people missing, young men missing in this town in Milwaukee, that there are sons, some of his brothers, and the families, and I love about this series the fact that you get to feel the pain and understanding from the family perspective, and also a character named Glinda Cleveland, which is played by Niecy Nash. She was the neighbor that lived next door to Dahmer, and she talks about the noises, the drilling at night, and the smell, and the screaming, yelling. Imagine psychologically you're living through that.
Does that ever affect you, like when you've been like? For you as an actor though, and as Roland, when you get yourself in that position, does it have affect you because you have to role play someone?
Yeah, I'm going to play. I come from the concept of empathy. I'm empathizing with the father, what it felt like, because he had a huge family. One of his son was molested, got attacked, survived the abuse from Jeffrey Dahmer, and went to court. But then the court allowed him to let him go, to like slap the hand, and then he continued his terror and protect, as a father and the culture, you want to protect your family, right, as much as you can. But he wasn't able to protect his family. And then his second son happens to be, attacked, get into this situation and then get killed. And then at the same time, knowing that he got away, his drug got away, the neighbor trying to help them out, call the police, call everything. But it was more like, it's a core, a lover spat. And he was only 14 years old, and they did not listen to it. And then they literally gave that his son back to Dahmer. And then what happened was like, they didn't kill him afterward, dismember him basically. So in the funeral scene, not everything was found about him. They can only find what it is to honor and take and then do the service as much as they can. So as a father, in my head, it's like, oh my gosh, my children went through this. I escaped. The family left a communist country as a refugee to find a new life in America, and this happened to them. Imagine being a father. So you're so numb. What kind of emotion can you show? But to hold it, to hide it, to be strong, right? And so for me as a character, I look at, because I come from the culture, I look at all my uncles, my dad, people that I know that must have felt that way. So I try to, we call about channeling it, trying to be and represent not just one person, but a generation of men that are from that era. And so I try to look at and trying to empathize and try to portray as honest as I can in the sensitive issue that we deal with. So it was tough. I'll be honest, it was very emotional, very, very emotional for me.
Did you ever speak to, like, after, like, when you done casting, would you ever speak, like, did they ever provide you, I should have said that right, did they ever provide you with, like, counseling or doctor or something?
Okay. It's not the counseling stuff, but I think it was, for me, it's more a release. It was helping me get through the process. Because I'm going to tell you guys the background. I came from a war-torn era as a refugee, as a kid, 6, 7 years old, that has seen war, has seen death, living in a war country. So in a way of feeling this thing of all the uncles, the character, and I'm releasing it. It was a way of, I'm telling you my story, what I go through. And it was helpful. Plus I had other people there that are Laotian in that cast as well too. A lot of them were young. They were born here. They're very young, but the older generation would understand. And so for me, I was very quiet. And at the same time, while I was doing that series, my stepdad had passed away. I had to go to a funeral a couple of days before. Then I had to go back to do the scene. I had to go back to LA to do the show, and you know how that is an emotional time too. So I learned to channel everything I can, and people didn't realize that at the time I was filming this series, I had to attend my own stepdad's funeral. My families, we get together and doing the service and doing the ceremony, some of the ceremony stuff, or a family member trying to do the ceremony and to honor that. So it's just, like I said, it was as you say, did I get help after it? I learned to deal with it, and I still am having a conversation with people about it, because that's the more we talk about it, that's where our therapy comes in. That's where we get the most help.
That's, my condolences about your dad as well, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Straight out from everyone in DNTV's family. Our condolences. I think you're a pretty good damn actor. No lie from it.
I love what I do.
To be in that sort of film, it's to hear that coming from you. It means we're pleased to have an actor, such a great guy, doing that job. And especially, you lost your family member, and you have to control that in mind. So my hands are straight out to you, buddy. And I think everyone will agree with me on this one. We thank you again for that. Going out there and doing what you need to do to show people, with your talent, and that's some an education I love learning from people. It's yourself.
So the thing about acting, like I say, we're professional. When we love what we do what we love. We put a heart and soul into it. There's, people get into the acting is to role play, to put ourselves in this world, a fantasy world. We can be superhero, we can be doctors, we can be lawyer, we can do whatever we want. But the idea is to commit to the craft. It is a craft, and we're constantly to have to be to engulf in our commitment and cultivate our stuff. So that is the way we do it, and it's work. We got to put in the work. Right?
It is. You got a question here, buddy?
Christian Herr says, how difficult was to speak broken English naturally? I'm a first generation, and my English is not as broken as most people think it is, but I still hear my accent. I still hear my certain pattern that I have. It's about practice. It's really practicing. Even I can be very stereotypical, having that accent, but I think it's more of a very listening and practicing what is natural to me.
Yeah, your accent though, I can't hear like your old accent to like the English, because you sound so clean English.
But I blend in because you know why? Because I grew up in the Midwest in Illinois. So when I first came to the country, I say pop, soda pop. Most people like it's soda or Pepsi. I say soda pop or pop. Then I grew up in Hawaii, which they speak like a slang, a lot of pidgin, like actually official language. So I tend to switch back and forth. So, and I grew up a lot with folks who are from the South, from North Carolina, Texas, Tennessee. So I switch whoever that I talk to.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's actually really is. If you guys just joining in, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Drew Nicholas. I'm the owner and founder of Entertainment DNTV channel. But tonight my special guest is KP. He's done a series with Jeffrey. I can never say his name.
Dahmer, Evan Peters, Jeffrey Dahmer on Netflix.
This is so bad of me tonight.
It's okay.
And this is the legend guy who's been seen on Netflix and other films. He is also won an award. He is an absolutely amazing producer and director guy. Amazing. He is so funny as well. I'm not going to lie. I've had a whale of a time for an ADHD and someone with global delay for a month. It's having so much fun talking to this legend guy who's come down from a very history background, and he literally is. If you guys haven't seen him, I'm just going to pop out pictures in the background so I can show people. That was a pretty cool way to do it, isn't it?
Hey, Drew is keeping it very sexy and spicy. That's always my phrase. Drew is keeping it sexy and spicy. It's always.
always. You should see half of them look upside down. And we usually just spice it around with a bit of pepper and a chili there.
There we go, bam. There we go.
Cody's food going to be solved now. I did say.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
What's your favorite food? What's your favorite food?
I have to say my native Laotian food. I love my native, but I also I love food in general. I travel. I love Italian. I love Mexican food. I love I am a culture of food because I think food is important. It ties to our culture, to who we are, whatever it is. People, I don't like it. Ooh, that's disgusting. I said, try at least once, and you decide whether you want to continue eating or not. And so, and I just love food in general, just anything.
I will be personally say this. Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I can't help it because I'm so big. I like my food. I'm not
What?
gonna.
Nah.
Yeah, God,
You're
I got
healthy.
a bit of belly, yeah. I'm
What?
telling you, I got a bit
Come on.
of belly.
Hey, he's got a 6-pack down there.
Are you
Really
sure?
six-pack.
I was gonna literally go for my next audition. I was gonna be the Santa Claus. I
Oh,
literally tell you, I'm not kidding you. Mince pies, and hot chocolate.
there we go.
Oh,
Oh, it's over.
that's it. It's done. It's done. So, yeah. When it comes to food, I was actually one of the first guys in the UK who, the other year of Lent, the chocolate Lent.
Yeah.
Well, I put in the hot chocolate instead, and we still got the date before they bring the hot chocolate drinking chocolate out.
Yeah.
I was the first guy around the world to actually produce that on live air.
Boom.
6 months later down the line, they produced it as hot chocolate powder.
There we go.
They must have saw my live. I told it. I must have saw my video of me making a hot chocolate.
There it is.
It's a legend. You gotta try it. I'll give you the secret after the show.
Right.
But now next movie. You've been in a couple, haven't you? You have been in a bit of the zombies.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say this, and I apologize about my language. I would have to have a new pair of pants if someone chased me down the bloody goddamn street with zombies.
Oh, absolutely. I produce a lot of. I not only act in being a zombie film, but I also produce a zombie film. I also do fight stunt choreography for like different films, zombie films as well too. So it's always fun. It's always fun too.
Did he use martial arts in that film, or did you ever practice martial arts?
When I was a kid, I studied Muay Thai, which is of course a traditional Muay Boran, which is like Laotian. And later on I studied Tai Chi, then Judo and college kind of thing. So, but I will always respect it. I have a lot of friends in the martial art worlds, the grandmasters, the folks that I know the UK head says grandmasters Samuel Kwok is out there, and he's out there. He does the Wing Chun. That's who he is out there, and Stelio, is out there as well too. I've met him a couple of times, and we've gone to these martial art events, and these are our colleagues, friends who I appreciate and watch and respect it. Of course, if you watch Big Trouble in Little China, I've watched those guys, I've met those guys, and just been amazing. Of course, John Azuna is amazing martial artist as well. So of course, his whole
he's brilliant,
all that stuff. So it's always great for me to work with them and have opportunity to work with great. We learn from each other. And
Wing Chun is the best, as I say, and definitely you do learn from each other.
Yeah.
I used to do a lot of martial arts, Seven Dragon, Kung Fu, former style of Bruce Lee. I've learned Wing Chun, Tai Chi, Karate, Jiu Jitsu, and the best thing out of all of it, it's actually a family, and it's the art of learning and understanding as well. And I totally agree with you on that one. But you have met some of my favorite guys.
Absolutely. Yeah, and then the guys that of course you've I respect a lot of folks, especially like Art Camacho, who is an amazing stunt coordinator living in LA. Donna Dragon Wilson, Cynthia Rothworth, and all those folks who know all the old time martial art films. And it's all for me. It's always great. I'm watching you when you grow watching them. It's awesome. Like when you meet them, it's like, man, they influence you. They give you. It's great, and I love that. In fact, August 3rd, I'll be down in LA. I'm going to be seeing a lot of those guys there for an honoring of a friend of ours that passed away, Harry Mock, who's another great martial artist. Down at the museum, the Burbank.
Which one's Harry Mock? Because
Harry Mock is He was the executive producer of the Animal Cracker animation. Some great stuff. He did some like stunt works back in the day. James.
I'm sure I know him.
Yeah, it's a great guy, and so they're honoring him. So I'm gonna go be there, and see a lot of my martial art friends, and just catching up. Since the pandemic, we just been doing our thing, but the first time where we get together and just catch up in life and appreciate and talk about project we're doing or working on. This is so great about this industry. It's about networking. It's about who we met and who we respect, and being professional, because you never know, you're gonna be working with each other one of these days.
Yeah, definitely. One day I'll probably come and meet you in your country, and bam,
absolutely, and vice versa.
If you come to the UK, I'm gonna treat you to that English breakfast, and then I'm gonna get you out there, and then I'm the hyper. I'm gonna be hyper, so be aware.
Absolutely. I love meeting people. I'm a people person, and I love meeting just people, and then sharing what I know. Me being in the industry for so long, for 30 some odd years, I mentor people, I help people, I coach people if they want to get in the industry, things that I help them kind of steps. No matter, it's like this about this industry is no matter where you're at, you might be in a small town in a different country. If you love what you do, you figure out, you find people that are like-minded, a good energy, and you gravitate toward that, and you built yourself. You built your experience, and you never know. Somebody say, "Hey, by the way, Drew, I've got a great part for you. We'd love to have you on our project," etc. You see?
Can you imagine if I did? I'd be like, you know what? I want that Santa Claus project. I do. Give me that one. Just give me it.
You never know. You never know, Drew. You never know.
I might come to you and ask you, can you be my producer and director?
And tell me what project we're working on, and I'd love to.
Actually, do you fancy doing one with me one day?
Anything's possible, my friend. Anything is possible.
Should we have a discussion after the show?
We will talk about it. We'll talk about it.
I got an idea.
That's for sure.
I got an idea.
There we go.
So it's something gonna happen. May as well bring it happen.
Absolutely. So, gotta make it happen.
Let's make it happen then. Make it happen. I want to make it happen. If you want to make it happen, I can make it happen.
Yeah.
I think my people are going like, are we just hearing right?
You never know. Like I said, it's about, if in this industry, you can't wait for somebody to give you something. You gotta make something.
You gotta push for it, innit? You gotta ask, and if you don't ask, you can't get.
Yeah, and you can't wait for people to just hand you a project. Sometimes you got to create, you write. Nowadays we got cameras. Nowadays we got people that knows how to make films. People that know how to do things right. People are, some people are like, hey, look, I may not know how to make it, but look, I got some finances, some money that can maybe invest in what you do, things, etc., and so forth. So like, everybody plays a part. It's a puzzle, but we make a beautiful picture. Let me tell you, that's.
Do you know what is? I think we need I think me and you need a good discussion after the show.
Anytime.
If you want it.
Hey, I'm open.
Okay, man.
I'm always open.
Okay, you guys heard it yourself. So that's something a bit of a boom. I'll put a smile on my face.
There we go.
That's what I'm looking forward for. But anyway, it's been mad. It's been crazy because me and you have literally just clashed really well. As meaning like we literally know what we're talking about, and I enjoy talking with you a lot. Straight up, hats off to you. Wait, everyone, now I'm putting it back on, okay? So
it's good.
I think what I see in On Warriors, I would love to order you 10 out of 10 straight out on your series as well, because we usually, me and my friends, we usually come on and have Brew the Drew.
Mm-hmm.
And Brew the Drew, we talk about the movies and talk about the industries. I'm going to go straight up, guys. You need to watch the series, okay? You need to watch the series.
Yep.
10 out of 10. Make sure you got someone cuddling by the side of you, because if you want a new pair of pants, yeah. If you're a bit emotional, don't smash your TV. Don't do it. I'm just telling you. Don't do it. So, that's amazing, Drew. Oh, thank you, Anne. Anna, Oh wow, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to speak now.
Like I said, hey, Netflix is everywhere. Make sure you guys tune in. Go onto Netflix. Dahmer, the monster, Jeffrey Dahmer story. I tell you, it is great. Write a review. Let me know. You can follow me, follow my website, and keep up what's going on. Like I said, I'm always about helping people. I love meeting stuff. Like I said, you got some talent too, Drew. Come on, man. You make it. He makes it happen. I know you guys. That's why you guys come and watch him and support him and subscribe to him, and because he makes everything sexy. I'm the spicy part. He's the sexy part. You know.
Nah, he does it all. He does it all. No, wait. Why am I pointing that way?
I know, right? Which way? Which way is that?
It's going up. It's going down. Hello, hell. Hello.
I know. It'll work. It's there. It's there.
Straight up. I think this is going to be a funny one tonight. Hello, guys from Texas. Hey, how you doing, Charles?
Texas. You know, all my answers is Texas. That's why I hang my hat in California.
Texas is not too bad.
I love Texas. Love Texas.
Yeah, it's a free life out there. I heard about it in Texas.
Yeah, I got family in Houston. I got families in Abilene. I got in Austin. So I know some Texas folks.
Did how did you get your? I read it early on. I know I'll get it right. I'm hyper now. Thank you, KP, for making me giggle a lot.
Are you checking your bridges now? Is something you have to get new pants too for that?
Yeah. I can't stop.
You were talking about the chocolate drinks. You went check downstairs. Might be some chocolate Hershey kisses down there. Hershey squirts down there. Come on.
Why? There you go.
It's his show, guys. Come on.
It's a lovely show. Come on, guys. Let's get out there. Let's get crazy. So you went to actually theaters.
Yes.
And got what's the name of it again?
I went in college. I went to California State University, Fresno. So I went to Fresno State, and I majored in theater arts and concentration is acting. Then after that, it's like going to you call it the uni, right? The university.
We call it uni down here, but it should have been like you guys up there. Yeah. Gotta give it to you guys. You got the better name.
College. You're gonna go to college or university. University. So like any you go to college to study whatever. Study history. We studied William Shakespeare, as y'all know. That's very important.
Yes, to be or not to be.
Yes, to pee or not to pee. I'm holding it right now because I was gonna burst my bladder. Right, this is the question, right? So I study. I love studying the classics and things like that. So and after that, after I got my BA, I did some theaters and trying to make a living like anybody else, and I decided to go grad school. So I went to graduate school in University of Hawaii. Beautiful. I grew up in Hawaii, and then one of the great actors professor that I got to really work with, and he was the mentor, was Terrence Knapp. Terrence Knapp is an Englishman. He's actually had work. He was he worked under Sir Laurence Olivier. It was his boss, and the Dench was one of his fellow touring fellow actors and thespian that he toured Africa. So I learned a lot from him, classic wise, and he passed away many years ago, but he was a professor at the University of Hawaii, Manoa, Theater Arts Department. So, but I went in to study Asian theater. So I studied Chinese opera. I studied, the arts of Asia. So that's what I did when I was at grad school, postgraduate, right? They call it.
Okay. That was pretty good. Wow.
And then and when I did Shakespeare, I did twice. I did Puck from Midsummer Night's Dream. I was a character of Puck. I told you I was mischievous. That's the character. That fits me. I think when Shakespeare was writing, he was thinking of me. There's an Asian guy that's mischievous. In the future, I might bring him back. Oh, that's him. That was.
Can you do a little bit of acting here right now?
It's been a while, It's been a while. It's a long time ago. I'm not anymore. But I did that, and also I did The King and I. I did The King and Roger Hammerstein, the musical. You know, I played the king, shave my head, you know, etc., 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 and so forth. So, you know.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I've done a lot of theater. I've done a lot of, let's say, 40 plus productions. And I think one of the biggest role that I ever played was the most challenging role that I ever played was it's called M Butterfly by David Wang. It was based on a true story of a French diplomat that fell in love with a Chinese opera singer who happens to be a spy, who happens to be dressed as a woman, but actually is a man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dresses as a man as well. Woman as a man.
But it was a man disguised as a woman to get information from a French diplomat.
Wow. Okay.
It's interesting. It's based on a true event, true stuff. So it's a live play, and they use the Puccini story, right? M Butterfly, the Puccini opera. That's the kind of correlation to it. So interesting, right? Interesting.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
Yes,
that's actually got my interest.
And I had to lose, you know, my I had to get into this female figures, which is a long time ago. You know, it's like it was M Butterfly then. I've been calling it M Butterball right now. You know, it doesn't look like, you know.
I can imagine this now.
Yeah, I had to lose a lot of weight. I mean, you know, as an actor, you change your body all the time. Like, you know, this mustache I have right now. Usually, I don't grow mustache like this Fu Manchu stuff, because the roles I'm getting now is like I'm loving it. I am growing it. I'm having it for a reason, for characters, for, you know.
You're growing it for all the reason in the movie industry.
For the industry stuff. And usually I'm clean shaven. I'm like clean shaving, no stuff, no facial hair. But plus I look very younger too. You know, I look like like a little younger than I am. But I'm not young. I'm almost 50 years old. So I'll be 50 this year. 50.
You don't look 50.
It's the rice and spice, Drew. It's the rice and spice.
Oh my God, here we go again. With the rice and spice.
We're back to food. The rice and spice. That's all that matters. Someone's got to keep
it. That's why. you know what I look like? I look like the man who comes out of a shovel pit with a horror side on me going, I'm here, Renee. I just look like that guy.
Hey, whatever works. But hey, Drew's got a lot of talent. Look, even he says that. Even now he says Drew's sexy and Cape spicy. Hey, I think this is a new show that's going to happen right here. This feels like it.
I think it's definitely going to be called the Sexy and Spicy.
Hey, I like the Drew Sexy. I think that's the name you should keep. It's Drew Sexy, not just Drew, but it's Drew Sexy. That's how meaningful it is. I think is there a doctor in the house back there? Because Drew he's gonna need something pretty soon. You know, it's like he needs an oxygen. I need air. Bring us some air, please. I need air. I cannot breathe.
Oh, Bill Buck. Just gonna get it.
It's all gas. Keep this gassy. That's all.
It's gone. It's gone.
There we go. See, we're having fun. I told you we're gonna have fun in this show. I see people are missing out. They gotta tune in, guys. I told you.
Come on. Fun. Get over here. You don't know what you're missing. You got two major guys here, legend guys. You got the Major KP from Netflix, from everything, and you guys are like, woohoo! Come on, come over here. Don't make me get my reindeers out. Oh, they're literally loving it. He has a good heart, very sweet person. Oh, that's to you, KP. Good evening, Drew. Guess nice to meet you from Samantha. This is Samantha KP.
Hello, Samantha.
Is there a doctor in the house?
I can play one. I can play an Asian doctor or just a doctor.
Let's do it.
Drew, I'm sorry, but you got to fart it out because you're holding too much. Let it out, brother. Let it out.
Just try it. I'm trying, Doc.
Take 2 pints in the morning and call me later.
I'll give my best, Doc. give my best.
End scene. End scene.
And
And the Academy Award goes to Drew for being sexy.
and Academy goes to you. The trophy goes to you. Bow to the doctor.
I'm sorry, guys, we're having too much fun. We're just having too much fun.
It is. So we got. Hey, everybody.
Questions are coming in. Please ask question. Please don't be shy.
Yes. These questions are not bad, people. So.
Okay. I heard something's from Jersey. Hello from Jersey.
Ooh. That's Anne. That's Anne.
Anne. Anne from Jersey.
Yeah, that's Anne from Jersey.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I like Jersey.
Have you ever heard the cinema voice?
I do.
To the cinema.
I have the face. They say I have the face for radio. Absolutely, I have the face for radio.
You look like you got a face for the radio.
I know. It's a very scary face for the world, but I do have an amazing, beautiful face for radio.
Your face is fine, man. Your face is fine. Action takes care from Samantha. I do not forget. Ooh.
Tina Pants.
Oh, pants. Okay. Action take care from Samantha. Okay. That's me. How would you like a reading right now?
Ooh.
No, don't do readings right now. No, my scene. Not right now. I'm joking. She's spiritualist.
Yeah, of course.
She does readings.
Awesome. That's awesome.
It is. It's good to speak to spirits.
Absolutely.
Not
Good
the bottle, though.
It's good to have energy. What else is going on? Oh, there is. Reading here.
Okay. All right. We're only messing. It was good. I was acting. I was getting my ward. Because. Yikes.
Drew's
Okay.
He's got a bunch of role coming up. His opportunities is going to happen, you know.
It's here.
I know that he's getting ready. He's getting to his character.
Reading Drew's happy and KP is awesome. That's okay. So, KP, we are slowly coming up to time. We are coming to an end.
Absolutely.
Where can everyone find you?
You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. It's actually Phagnasay. You actually can go to my website, kphagnasay.com, and you'll find me all my information there. You will find me the things I'm doing, my current film I'm working on, the upcoming stuff I'm coming on. So you can find me there, straight up. And then
find
you go to TikTok. It's sexy and spicy. That's the official title.
Do you know what you got to do now?
What?
Every time you say sexy and spicy, to say Entertainment DNTV, Drew Nicholas. Bam.
Brought to you by Sexy and Spicy, only at Drew's Sexy and Spicy Show. Right?
I like that.
You got the voice for the face for radio.
That sounded like Beetlejuice, believe it or not.
Did that sound like Beetlejuice? I don't know. Beetlejuice? I don't know, man. I think I must be drunk on something, or the rice.
It must be the rice and
it must be the rice. Yeah, it's the rice and the spices. Yeah.
The spices helps a lot more, but
of course,
rice is the smoothing on the face.
It was. Well, Drew was great, my friend.
Has your guest got any secrets?
I got a secret. It's called Secret Asian Man. Secret Asian Man. Secret Asian Man. He'll give you his number. I told you. I got secrets. It's called Secret Asian Man.
Okay, and basically, thank you so much. It's been obviously amazing. His websites are being pulled up. Yeah, it's literally all being pulled up right now. Awesome. So, KP, how do you like the NTV tonight?
Hey, it's awesome. I love having a conversation with Drew. We make it fun, like we said. We're gonna, like I said, I enjoy it. It's great to meeting the folks that are out there supporting him and new supporters that are watching him. And like I said, make sure you guys follow, subscribe, whatever you got to do. Follow him. I think it's great. It's fun. I had a great time, Drew. This is a fun
it's one of the best. That's why John likes coming on in. He'll go like, "Yeah, we're going to speak to Drew tonight," and everyone knows you're going to get some sort of action tonight.
Of course.
Some sort of thing. But also, you were brilliant as well tonight. Straight up. Make sure you follow KP. Go and check out the new series, guys. Go and check it out. I am not going to name it again because I am really bad saying the name.
Dahmer, Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story, only on Netflix.
Go and check it out. It's literally on Netflix. Yes. So go and watch it tonight. Go and support KP. Go and follow him. Go and give him some love then. He is on it. He's been on a lot of films. He's also winning an award. Have you been on red carpet? You have, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Should have asked that at the beginning.
Yeah, I've been. It's fun. They're fun to do. I've been on red carpets. I've been, like I said.
Will you come on here again then?
Up, Drew. Tell me the day, the time. I will be there for you, Drew. What's it's fun. We got to keep it sex and spicy. We got to give it sex and spicy. Come on.
I love it. I love it. Sexy KP. That's Samantha.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We are over our time. KP, can I put you back in the background for a minute, mate?
Absolutely.
Because I do need to chat with you in a minute. Okay, see you later. Thank you for coming on, KP. You are such a brilliant guy. Thank you for doing that. Ladies and gentlemen, KP, guys, if you want to go and see his series, go and check it out. It is literally live on Netflix right now. Okay, it is one of the world's winning awards, best trailers as well. And also still going. Only released recently, and it's recently got one of the winning awards already. Okay, it's best. It's brilliant. It's good. Make sure you follow, subscribe, and like. Make sure you do this. Go and follow our YouTube page. If you want to watch it and repeat, it's going to be on our YouTube. Make sure you follow for tonight's shows. That was brilliant. Thank you to all the DNTV's moderators, crews, and also to the guests and audience. You are such a brilliant people. If you guys want to show and come on here for an interview and you're just starting out in the small world to the big world, just give me a message me, PM me. One of us will come back. Literally, what a great show tonight, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Thank you.